students to standard 9th maths, chapter 8 quadrilaterals, and we are in the 10th session. Alright, in the previous session we learnt midpoint theorem, and now that was theorem number 8.9. Now we are going to learn theorem number 8.10, which is actually converse of midpoint theorem. Let us see the statement, children. A line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. Let's try to understand. Suppose this is triangle ABC. A line drawn through midpoint of one side. Let's take AC. Suppose D is its midpoint. So AD equal to CD. Alright. A line drawn through the midpoint. ये midpoint से draw की गई line and parallel to other side. चलिए, let me draw a line through D and parallel to BC. Let it be parallel to BC. This is line L which is drawn through D, the midpoint of one side, parallel to another side. Then it bisects the third side. You can see it intersects AB somewhere. Let's say in point E. Now we have to prove that this line L bisects AB as well. That means AE equal to BE. In short, E is the midpoint of AB. That is what we are supposed to prove. Let me write data first. Data. Alright. Well, data and to prove, I'm not writing, children. And even the proof, I'm going to write directly. Not in detail, not writing every step, because the proof is not given in the textbook. Alright. But I'll show you the proof. Correct? Okay. Now, you are supposed to prove that E is the midpoint. Once again, we use the same concept. Children, let us produce ED to F such that DF equal to ED. Alright, DF equal to ED. So, what happened here? AC line segment and EF line segment, they bisect each other because D is midpoint of EF and D is already the midpoint of AC. So, if you complete the quadrilateral whose diagonals are EF and AC, then this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. By theorem 8.2, diagonals bisect each other. Correct? Okay. So children, what you got? This side is equal to this side. AE equal to FC and AE is parallel to FC. Correct? Now, if AE is parallel to FC, you can say BE is also parallel to FC. Correct, children? So, BE is parallel to FC. Now, this ED, that line L is parallel to BC. L is parallel to BC by data. Line we have taken L parallel to BC. So, you can say EF. Instead of line L, you may say EF is parallel to BC. देखिए children, this EF is parallel to BC and FC is parallel to BE. So this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Correct, children? Quadrilateral BCFE is a parallelogram. So you can say FC, this FC is equal to BE, opposite side. But FC is already equal to AE. So using this two, transitivity develops. AE equal to FC equal to BE. As per our requirement, we will take AE equal to BE. That gives me AE equal to BE. And A dash, E dash, B is there. So E is midpoint of AB. So line L bisects the third side. It bisects the third side as well. Alright, children? Okay. I'm not writing in detail, but I'll write briefly. Chaliye. Okay. L is parallel to BC by data. Correct? You may call it 1. चलिए डिटेल में ही लिख लेते हैं. All right. And yes, what else is given? D is midpoint of AC by data. Therefore, AD equal to CD. Call it result 2. AD equal to CD. Now we are producing ED. Produce ED to F such that, yes, ED equal to DF. ED equal to DF. Let me write it down. ED equal to DF and call it result 3. ED equal to DF and AD equal to CD. That shows by 2, this one, and 3, it follows that diagonals AC and EF of quadrilateral AECF are bisecting each other. Therefore, quadrilateral AECF is a parallelogram. Yes, by theorem, by property, correct? So, AE equal to FC, call it result 4, and AE is parallel to FC. That is by definition. Therefore, EB is parallel to FC because E dash B. Therefore, in quadrilateral EBCF, both the pairs of opposite sides. EF is parallel to BC because L is parallel to BC. Both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Why? By 1 and by 5. By 1 and 5. Therefore, quadrilateral EBCF is a parallelogram. Therefore, FC equal to EB. Yeah, EB is equal to FC. Call it result 6. Now see, result 4 and result 6. So by 4 and 6, it follows that EB equal to FC equal to AE, FC, EB, correct? Therefore, EB is equal to AE, EB equal to AE, and A dash, E dash, B. Therefore, L bisects AB. Proof. Clear, children? I hope so. All right. Now moving on to the illustrations, children, and that is number 7. We are going to see the examples. Number 7. In triangle ABC, this is triangle ABC, D, E and F are respectively midpoints of, D is midpoint of AB, here, this is midpoint, E is midpoint of BC, alright, this is E, midpoint of BC, and F is midpoint of AC. Let's say this is F, so AF equal to FC. See the figure, alright, sin. Show that triangle ABC is divided into 4 congruent triangles joined by DEF. चलिए, DF को ज्वाइन किया, EF को ज्वाइन किया and DE को ज्वाइन किया. So 4 triangles are formed. So all these 4 triangles, they are congruent to each other. Children, how will you prove that? Again, data and to prove you can write. I'll be writing the proof. Alright, children. Okay. Children, what you have to prove? Triangle ADF is congruent to triangle DEF, and that is also congruent to triangle BEC, and that is also congruent to triangle EFC. Children, we are going to use midpoint theorem. Alright, I'll show this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. I'm going to show this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. ADEF. How it is parallelogram? Children, E and D and E, they are midpoints of two sides. Alright, so line segment joining the midpoint is parallel to third side AC. Similarly, E and F, these two, are midpoints of these two sides. So it will be parallel to third side AB. Alright, so I'm writing that D and E are midpoints of sides. D is midpoint of AB and E is midpoint of BC of triangle ABC. कहाँ से मिला? By data. Therefore, DE, line segment joining the midpoint, is parallel to third side AC by theorem 8.9. That is the midpoint theorem. Therefore, DE is parallel to, instead of AC, I call it AF. Alright, result 1, because A dash F dash C. Alright. Also, now see which two midpoints? E and F. E and F are midpoints of, E is midpoint of BC and AC of triangle ABC, that is by data. Therefore, line segment joining the midpoints EF is parallel to third side AB by theorem 8.9. So EF is parallel to AD. EF is instead of AB we can say AD, because A dash D dash B, and we shall call this as a result 2. Children, AD is parallel to EF and D is parallel to AF. So by 1 and 2, it follows that quadrilateral ADEF is a parallelogram. Alright, result 3. Alright, now DF is the diagonal of that parallelogram. Now DF is the diagonal. Therefore, children, आपने already prove किया है, diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Therefore, red triangle DEF, is congruent to triangle ADF. Result, इसको मैं बोलूं first, not fourth, first. Alright. Now see, similarly it can be proved. That quadrilateral BEFD is a parallelogram, and hence अब ये parallelogram में देखो DE is the diagonal, so red triangle and this triangle are congruent. So once again, and hence triangle DEF is congruent to triangle BDE या triangle BED. Result second. And quadrilateral DECF is also a parallelogram. Therefore, और उसका diagonal EF है. Therefore, triangle DEF is congruent to triangle, yes, कौन सा? EFC, जो भी कहो. This is result third. Finished by first, second and third. It follows that. Children, ये triangle 1, ये triangle 2, ये triangle 3 and ये triangle 4. 1 is congruent to 4, 2 is congruent to 4, 3 is congruent to 4. So all are congruent to each other. So by 1, 2 and 3, it follows that triangle DEF is congruent to triangle ADF is congruent to triangle BED is congruent to triangle, you may say any order EFC, because symbol of triangle is that. Finished, proved. Alright children, so this we proved, but from here it's very important. Children, suppose measure of this area of this triangle is x, तो इसका भी x, इसका भी x, इसका भी x है कि नहीं children? So if I take the ratio area of triangle DEF upon area of triangle ABC. Triangle DEF is the triangle obtained by joining the midpoints, or triangle ABC is the original triangle, अपना original triangle, correct? Now what is the area of red triangle? X. And what is the area of green line triangle? X plus X plus X plus X, 4x. So XX cancels. So you can say area of triangle joined by the midpoints of the sides is equal to 1/4 the area of original triangle ABC. So children, this is a very important result. Not required in this proof, but important result that we have seen. Yes, sometimes short question can be asked on the basis of that, of 1 mark. So using this result, you may find, as for example, area of triangle DF is 5 square centimeter. So what is area of triangle ABC? Yes, 5 4s are 20. Here 5 to 5 4s are 20. Or it may be asked, area of triangle ABC is 24 centimeter square. So what is area of this triangle? Yes, 24 divided by 4. So that is 6. So that is how you can find out. So proceeding further, next is example 8 of text. Alright, let's see the statement. L, M and N are 3 parallel lines. This is L, M and N. They are 3 parallel lines intersected by transversal P and Q. So this is P and this one is Q. They are the transversal, such that L, M and N, these lines, cut off equal intercepts AB and BC on P. Here is P. Let's say this point of intersection is A, this is B and this is C. So this AB, that is called intercept made by line L and M on transversal P. And BC, children, ये जो AB है ना, line segment AB, that is joining the line segment AB, joining the point of intersection A and B, that is called intercept. इसको बोलते हैं intercept. Alright, made by parallel line L and M on transversal P. Then there is another intercept, that is BC, that is made by lines M and N on the transversal P. Same way, here there are points D, E and F. These are the points of intersection. So DE is intercept made by line L and M on transversal Q, and EF is intercept made by lines L and M on transversal Q. अब है क्या? L, M and N are parallel lines, ठीक है, intersected by transversal P and Q. P intersects L, M and N respectively in point A, B and C, and transversal Q intersects L, M and N respectively in points D, E and F. Now this P intersects L and M in such a way that AB equal to BC. That is, intercept AB is equal to intercept BC. That is given. AB and BC are equal intercepts. Show that L, M and N cut off intercepts DE and EF also are equal. They are also equal. So you have to prove DE equal to EF. Children, data to prove, it's up to you. You have to write. Okay, I'll start with proof. Children, how will you prove DE equal to EF? Well, you have to do construction, children, here. A, C, F, D एक quadrilateral बना. Yes, A, B, E, D, B, C, F, D और A, C, F, D तीन quadrilateral बने हैं. So I am taking the biggest one और उसका एक diagonal ले लेता हूं. चलिए ये diagonal ले लिया, CD. Alright? तो हमें ये ट्राइंगल मिला चिल्ड्रन. आई गॉट दिस ट्राइंगल और उस ट्राइंगल में चिल्ड्रन बी इज मिड पॉइंट है कि नहीं. ए बी इक्वल टू बी सी, दैट इज गिवन. सो बी इज मिड पॉइंट. सो ये ट्राइंगल ए सी डी में साइड ए सी का बी मिड पॉइंट और उसमें से एक पैरेलल लाइन जा रही है. This line M is parallel to AD. L को parallel, so AD को parallel. So we can use the converse of midpoint theorem. Alright? Line M passes through midpoint of one side parallel to another side AD. So it will bisect the third side CD. Suppose this point of intersection is P. Then, yes, P is midpoint of CD. So you can say CP equal to DP. लेकिन हमें तो प्रूव करना है DE equal to EF. लेकिन अब मुझे एक नया ट्राइंगल मिल गया and that is this triangle. Are you getting me? और उसकी एक साइड DC या CD का P मिड पॉइंट बन गया, हमने प्रूव किया. And a line M through P is parallel to this line now this time. This one is parallel to this side क्योंकि M is parallel to N. So it will bisect the third side DF. That means E is midpoint of DF. Therefore DE is equal to EF. So पहले हम एक diagonal draw करते हैं. Alright? Draw CD, the diagonal of quadrilateral ACFD. ACFD. Therefore, in triangle ACD, all right, line M passes through point B, the midpoint of side AC and parallel to side AD. रीजन लिखेंगे because L is parallel to M. Finished. Therefore, line M bisects the third side, that is CD. Suppose in point P. Therefore, P is midpoint of CD. Call it result 1. उसी तरह अब ट्राइंगल CDF पिकअप करेंगे. Also, in triangle CDF, all right, line M passes through point P, the midpoint of side CD. You can say by 1. Why its midpoint? By 1. And parallel to side CF. Reason, because M is parallel to M by data. Therefore, line M bisects the third side. कौन सी थर्ड साइड है CDF का? DF. All right. i.e. E is midpoint of DF. Therefore, DE equal to EF. Proved. So I hope that is clear to you, children. All right. That's all that we have in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, goodbye.